Hey everyone, it's Meteorologist Jim Caldwell here in the Alert Center, tracking the latest in the weather forecast. It is Wednesday in April, and that usually means what? Keeneland. And we are looking out at Keeneland right now. You can see the camera view. And we got a lot of blue mixing in. Notice the flags. You see them? The Keeneland, the Kentucky, and the U.S. flag all flapping in the wind out there as we have a nice steady breeze blowing here in town right now for us, and that'll continue. We have already reached 70 degrees and higher here in Lexington. You got a little pocket of cooler air down here because you got some showers. Those showers will continue to work through. It's not a widespread chance, but there's some broken stuff. I'll show you those on the radar in a second. But look at this temperature gradient, how it's all kind of wound up around that low. You got this big surge in warmth, and you got that cooler air on the backside. That's what we're looking at. There's the precipitation, and again, there's not much left over. And because there's not much left over, I don't think the chances of severe weather are going to be that high. I know there's still like a marginal risk out, but I just don't see a lot happening from what develops out there the rest of the day, because a lot of this is kind of on the weaker side and will likely stay that way too, and that's your main attraction. But yet there is a marginal risk of severe weather out. Slight risk up the road for severe weather. Now, I'm going to show you the future radar. We're going to play it out. This goes through. You can see they might get a gusty thunderstorm out of it. 4:30 Wednesday, I'm going to start the clock again, okay? Now we're going into 4:30 in the morning on Thursday. Now we're going into 4:30 in the afternoon on Thursday. Here comes your next round. So you got a long, dry period. Well, not long, but you got a good dry period there before we get back into tracking rain. So out ahead of all of this, before the storms get here, probably going to go back in the upper 70s, right around 80 degrees on Thursday. Showers and thunderstorms approach late that night. Now I feel a little more comfortable about this being a little stronger upon arrival. And you can see it sweeping in here. That's 2 o'clock in the morning on Friday. So it's more of a Friday thing at that point, but weakens as it works eastward. Well, as that's happening, you're going to see a change in temperatures. Now, this marginal risk, which again is the bottom tier, I feel a little more comfortable about. Might even get a little upgrade. There's certainly that with the way the storms are coming in. That's why you have the slight risk out there, the way the storms are coming at us. So we're going to get another cool shot of air that will settle in. As it does, this mild push or warm air of 80 plus degrees will go away, and I think we're going to run about 15 to 20 degrees below average, lows near freezing out there for you as well. That means we could get some frost. So check the morning temperatures on Sunday, upper 30s, low 40s, highs in the 50s. Now let me stop one more time. Well, I'm not going to stop because it won't stop, but you can see the numbers drop even more. We get a little recovery going into your Monday. All right, I just was looking at some numbers a minute ago since we're talking about frost, and I was looking at dates and all that stuff. So the latest frost for us here in Lexington, May 27th, 1961. So it has at least had that potential to be that late before. Again, that was back in the 60s, but the latest freeze, May 20th, and the latest hard freeze, which takes you to about 28 degrees or below for an extended period of time, was May 10th. Now, here's what's interesting. This is what I found very, very wild. The earliest final frost, April 1st, 2019. That means that's the last time we had frost in the spring season. April 1st. All right, the other one that stands out to me here, the earliest final freeze, 1929, but the earliest final hard freeze, 28 degrees and below, February 15th, 2011. So they're just a matter of years apart. So what's happened is they've gotten a little earlier here. And there are some other stragglers in here that aren't technically the final that are also within that decade too. So certainly suggesting things are going on out there. We don't hold on to the cold quite as long. Of course, we all knew that already. I appreciate you stopping by and hanging out with us here on Facebook and YouTube. We'll be back on television in about 21 minutes for WKYT News at noon. Have a great day. See you.